How to create an Indeed account. Indeed is the world's largest resume database. Let's take a look at how to create an account on Indeed. Okay, setting up an account on Indeed is pretty easy. There's just a few steps and a few tricks, if you will, to get it going for what you need it to do pretty quickly. The basic account on Indeed is free, and we use it basically for the resume database, but you can also post jobs as well, and we're going to show you how to do that. What I've gone to here is Indeed.com/resumes. That brings you to the resumes part, and I'm going to go over here and hit sign in. And what it's going to do, it's going to populate my stuff, but we're not going to do mine because I already have one. So we're going to back all that out, and what we're going to do is we're going to create one for our Chief Executive Officer, Randy Bryan, who doesn't have one. So down here it says not a member, create an account for free. So we're going to click on that, and don't know why it's populating my stuff again, but it is. Anyhow, we're going to type in your email address. So in this example, his is rbryan@skycruit.com, and we're going to type it again, rbryan@skycruit.com, and we're going to create a password. Now this password has to be long, so for this example what we're going to do is we're just going to create Jacksonville 01, and trust me, he never uses this. And we're going to unclick keep me signed in this computer because I don't want him signed in for forever, and then we're just going to go ahead and click create account. Okay, it'll bring us to here. Now you can see rbryan@skycruit.com is in red. So what we're going to do is we're going to click that, and then it says account, resume alerts, and then sign out, and we're going to go ahead and click account. Okay, so the email's right, it's got our password in there, it doesn't have our phone number, and then your email address is not confirmed. So what you need to do at this point is you need to get out of this and go and look at your email to see if you have an email that is from Indeed to verify your email, and we are going to do that right now. So here is Randy's email, rbryan@skycruit.com, and you can see that yes, he did get confirm your email address on Indeed. Thanks for signing up. Indeed, please click on the following link to verify your email address, confirm your Indeed account. So we're going to go ahead and click that, and it'll bring us right back here, but now you can see that it has changed from red to black. So now we're going to go to the next step, and what that is simply, it doesn't really matter what comes up here. Mine comes Jacksonville, Florida, because that's what's default, but we're just going to type in manager, and we're just trying to bring up a resume, anybody's, it doesn't really matter. And so we're just going to click on the first one that we look at here, and when that comes up, over here, if you can see, it says complete your registration to contact this person. So we're going to click on that, and it brings up this box for account information. So what we're going to do is we're going to type in Skyline Recruiting Solutions. I'm going to take that number out, that's our old number. It doesn't really matter how many employees, but you want to put your first name in, and we're going to, his first name is Randy, and we're going to put Brian in, and then the phone number is always going to be 877-581-0864, our phone number. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to hit register. So what we did here in account information is to be able to contact candidates, which is what we want to do. We have entered in the company name, your first name, your last name, and the phone number. Doesn't really matter how many employees, and you want to hit register. Now it will let everybody, and everybody can see that I'm on Doug Collins' computer, it will let everybody contact this candidate. So we can now contact this candidate about any job order that we have going on. Yeah, so if you get a job order for operations manager, you can now contact candidates from this spot here, and you're now set up. You can also, if we go back to your account and go back to the home for Indeed.com resumes, we can also post a job, and that is a posting there. Now let me tell you something about postings here, and I'm going to go to account here. Let me tell you something about postings here. Sometimes when we get a client, they will post on Indeed as well and give us the same job description. A lot of times recruiters just copy and paste that into ours with a blind ad, not with their company name on it, but with Skyline Recruiting Solutions. Indeed has figured this out and will shut you down if that happens. So the job description has to be a tad bit different. It has to hit their guidelines. If that happens, contact Kevin Pound, please. And what I'll do is I'll forward you over to their help center. Okay? And there is a phone number to call. And if you get into their help center, you can search for frequent topics that are happening or sponsored jobs that we don't do. Indeed resume, company pages, account settings, troubleshooting, their publisher program, or anything like that. Down here is what I was looking for. Their 800 number. If you have some postings that have 0 views and are not on Indeed, please contact 1-800-475-4361. What they're going to ask for is Skyline Recruiting Solutions, our articles of incorporation, and our employee identification number with the IRS. Those lead them to believe that we are legitimate. We've been operating with them for 2 years. They know this, but sometimes they want it again. In the event that happens, please contact Kevin Pound, and you will be forwarded over the documents that you need to get these up and running.